जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। लाउडर प्लीज। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय गौरानिताय जय एवं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीबीडी फाउंडर आचार्य सेवियर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड शिल प्रभुपाद की। एवं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्त सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर शिल प्रभुपाद की। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की। मथुरापुरी धाम की। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की। श्री नवद्वीप नवदीप मायापुर धाम की, गंगा मैया की, यमुना मैया की, भक्ति देवी की, श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की, समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र की, श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की, श्री श्री गौर निताय की, ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की, श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamayyam Tatati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guraho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Special feature. 2 garlands. Double empowerment. Okay, welcome to our continuation on Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Adi-lila chapter 4, the confidential reasons for the Lord's appearance. What did we discuss last time?
Text 217. 217.
217. We discussed. That's it. Nothing else.
That Srimati Radharani is among all the gopis, Srimati Radharani is the most highest. And all the gopis do not have any desire other than serving Krishna. Even though their life is there.
All the gopis desire only service to Krishna. Nothing else. As much as Radharani is dear to the Lord, so also her Kunda, Radha Kunda, is equally dear to the Lord. So this is 214 to 219. How Srimati Radharani is the topmost gopi. 214, she is the foremost. 215, how she is most dear to Krishna. And also her Kunda. Other gopis are assistants. So 217 was the last. All the other gopis help increase the joy of Krishna's pastimes with Radharani. The gopis act as the instruments of their mutual enjoyment. The types of gopis, 5 types: Sakhis, Nitya Sakhis, Prana Sakhis, Priya Sakhis, and Parama Preshta Sakhis. Parama Preshta Sakhis are 8 in number, and in the ecstatic dealings of Krishna and Radha, they side sometimes with Krishna and other times with Radharani, just to create a situation in which it appears that they favor one against the other, to increase the rasa. So 218 today. That is how Srimati Radharani is the wealth of Krishna's life. Please repeat. Krishnera Vallabha Radha
Krishnera Vallabha Radha
Krishna Pranadhan
Krishna Pranadhan
Tahavinu Sukha Hetu
Nahavenu Sukhahetu
Nahe Gopigan.
Nahe Gopivan.
Radha is the beloved consort of Krishna and she is the wealth of his life. Without her, the gopis cannot give him pleasure. She only expands into millions of gopis. So, how would they be able to give pleasure to Krishna without Radharani? She is the most beloved consort. 219 is quotation from Gita Govinda, third chapter, first verse, by Srila Jayadeva Goswami. Jayadeva Goswami in Gita Govinda introduction he wrote Dashavatar Stotra. But this is Gita Govinda, pastime, esoteric pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Kamsarir api samsara
Samsari samsara
Vasana baddha shrunkhalam
Vasna Baddha Sundara
Radham adhaya hridaye
Radha Madhaya Hridaye
Tatyaja vraja sundarihi.
Pratyaja Vrata Sundari.
Lord Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa, left aside the other gopis during the Rasa dance and took Srimati Radharani to his heart, for she is the helper of the Lord in realizing the essence of his desires. This is on Sharad Purnima night when Krishna played on flute and called for all the gopis. All the gopis came running to forest in the midnight, leaving all the household, social, family duties behind. And there, in the forest, when Krishna was dancing with the gopis, suddenly he disappeared from their sight. And also, one more gopi was missing. But as they were searching for Krishna in the thick forest and dark forest, then they found Krishna's footprints, but along with one more footprints, smaller size. They understood that Krishna has taken one very dear gopi with him. So, of all of us, she is the most dear to the Lord. And then, as they proceed, see that one point of time they see only one footprint. Then they understand Krishna has lifted that gopi, maybe to pluck flowers from the tree or something like that. And after some distance, they found that gopi only there crying, and who was none other than Srimati Radharani. And they asked what happened. They said that Radharani said, I was little proud that of all the gopis, I was taken by Krishna. Thought that I am very special among all of us. And then because of my pride, Krishna left me also. Now I have lost him. So then all the gopis cry for Krishna, Gopi Gita. They search for Krishna and they find him again after some time at Imlital. So that is 219. 220 to 229, these 10 verses are about Lord Chaitanya is that same Krishna. Krishna assisted or served by Radharani, who is assisted by gopis, and that Krishna only comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then what happens to Radharani? Her mood he takes. That will come ahead. That has been discussed already. So 220. Sai Radhara Bhavalaya
Jai Radhara Bhavalaya
Chaitanyavatara
Chaitanya Avatara
Yugadharma Nama Prema
Yugadharma Nama Prema
Kailaparachara.
Vilaparachara.
Lord Chaitanya appeared with the sentiment of Radha. He preached the dharma of this age, the chanting of the holy name, and pure love of God. So we discussed internal reasons that to test the same mellows that Radharani experienced, the happiness, some qualities in him, means all the qualities in him that she alone relishes by her love for him. All those reasons. So Krishna only came by taking her mood. And he spread externally the holy name of the Lord, which is Krishna's love for Radharani. That sort only is in the form of holy name. And we have the same prem of Krishna, love for Radharani and Radharani love for Krishna. So we are the lovers of the lovers. And in this world also there are lovers. Laila Majnu and Juliet Caesar. Here Ranza. Any other? No other famous? So this ishq Word. Originally it is there in Quran, and it is only meant for Jiva's love for Allah. This discussion between Sanatana Goswami and some Maulavis, some mullahs, because Sanatana Goswami was in the kingdom of Nawab Hussain Shah, was a Muslim, and they were followers of Quran. And these two also, Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, were kind of converted to Islam. They were given the Birkhas and Sakar Malik names. So they were like every now and then with Muslims only. And among Muslims also there are pious ones, followers of Allah, devoted to Allah. And Sanatan group were quite, they are worldly wise and spiritually high class. So they would have interactions with these Maulavis, Mullahs, etc. So there this discussion comes that originally the word ishq is for Jiva's love for Allah only. But then eventually, unfortunately, they only discussed that. It became famous for Laila Majnu, I think. When were this existing? Laila Majnu? Around?
बीसी के पहले है।
BC के पहले? Means 2300 years में.
और ये इतना जो फेमस है यहाँ पे ना, इतना जो स्टोरी हम बोलते हैं इसकी, इतना नहीं था। वो था कि दो देश थे, वहाँ बॉर्डर था एक्चुअली। यहाँ पे वो रहता था अपना
लैला, मजनू।
लैला, इधर मजनू। उसको बहुत मारा था मजनू को, कुछ बात नहीं।
मारा? Okay, ठीक है. Anyway, so this is 2300 years back, around, whatever. And Islam came, something like that only, that period. So in Islam, originally that word was for ishq. Ishq word was for Lord only, Jiva's love. But then unfortunately, because of this whatever love affair between Laila Majnu, or eventually that word became famous because it's like all connected to them only. Ishq means Laila Majnu, something like that. But we have to know ishq means. That's why we have ishq on, ISKCON. Whether your ishq for Krishna is on or not. Is it on or off? It should be on. Ishq on. ISKCON. नहीं तो फिर इस कान से अगर छोड़ देंगे उस कान, बीच में नहीं रहेंगे मुस्कान, एंड देन इश्क इज ऑफ. क्योंकि इस कान से सुन के उस कान से छोड़ दिया. So that should not be. That is not ishq on, that is ishq off or ishq out. Ishq comes in the form of Krishna Katha and should enter in heart, then it becomes ishq on. Otherwise, if it is taken, ishq is taken from this ear and is released from this ear, then it is ishq out. Ishq in, ishq out, not ishq on. Isn't it, Ramshakar? Clear or not? Am I making it clear? Good. So put your trigger on and make ishq on. Don't put it off. Don't let it get out from the other ear. Let it go in the heart and let the ishq on continue. That's how this ishq on will go on for 10,000 years at least. But you should not remain here. Otherwise, you'll have your own ishq. Next to Laila Majnu, Hiranza, and Juliet Caesar or whosoever. Fourth, RVC yoga devotees. So we don't want that. So Krishna's love for Radharani and Radharani's love for Krishna, this is what is distributed in the form of holy name. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan pastime is non-different from Lord Krishna's Ras-lila pastime. So in the Ras-lila only Krishna is only male and all other females, gopis. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan pastime, Stri, Vruddha, Abal, everybody is allowed. Males, females, old, young, and in fact not only human beings but even animals, birds. Pashu pakhi jhure, pashana vidare, shuni jara guna gatha. So that, what is that? Beginning? Parama karuna pahudoi jana nitai gaura chandra sab avatara sara shiromani kevala ananda kanda kevala ananda kanda kevala ananda kanda. So Pashupaki Jure, by hearing Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime, even the birds and beasts, they start crying. pashana vidare, and the stone melts. But our stone like heart is not melting because of material desires, because of asatsanga, because of bad association of materialistic people, and through them getting material desires in our heart. Already we have had a lot of material association for millions of lifetimes. Because of that, heart is already hard, and we are further hardening it, making it harder by a materialistic association, which we should not do. We can be in the materialistic people, but we should not accept their lifestyle, their speech, their mannerisms, and anything. We know that is all bogus, useless. It doesn't attract Krishna towards my heart, rather repels Krishna. So I will not take materialistic association. असत्संग त्याग यही वैष्णवाचार. स्त्री संगी एक साधु Krishna abhakt are. So those who associate with women, attached to women, or those who are not devotees of the Lord. So they should be avoided. Then material desires will not come. And while chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, staying with soft-hearted devotees and serving them, our heart will soften. Slowly, slowly become softer, softer and softer and softer. And then it will become completely softest heart, like butter, as soft as butter. And this makhan, like heart, will be stolen by the makhan chor, Krishna, the butter thief. But you have to make your heart that soft. Currently, heart is very hard, so we have to soften it. Continue. Through ISKCON only it will happen. If Ishq is on. Okay. 221. से भावे निज वांछा
से भावे निज वांछा
करिला पुराणा अवतारे यही वांछा मूल कारण. In the mood of Srimati Radharani, he also fulfilled his own desires. This is the principal reason for his appearance. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Gosai Brajendra Kumar Rasamaya Murti Krishna Sakshat Shringar. Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya is Krishna Brajendra Kumar, the embodiment of rasas. He is amorous love personified. Shringar, Sakshat Shringar. So Shringar word is used for women's when they decorate themselves. Mataji's, one girl will tell another girl, Shringar karke aati hu. Gopis will also tell like that. But Shringar means amorous love personified, Sakshat Shringar. The women may decorate themselves, that may be called a Shringar, but Sakshat Shringar is Krishna himself. Amorous love. Shringar means amorous love. And he's the amorous love person. He's love personified. Murtiman Swarup. And Rasamaya Murti also. Rasamaya means consisting of mellows, all the relationships. If you want to have a relationship, best relationship with anybody on planet Earth or anywhere in the creation, then between him and you, there has to be Krishna. As much as Krishna exists between two of us, ourselves and that person, that much it will be the best relationship on planet. Whether it is between friend and friend, guru and disciple, between husband and wife, and any kind of relationship. Father and son, mother and son, brother and brother, brother and sister. How much Krishna is there between both of them, that much only it will be love. That means always the desire to serve other. The brother wants to serve the sister, sister wants to serve the brother. Father wants to serve the son, son wants to serve the father. Mother wants to serve the son, and son wants to serve the mother. Or mother wants to serve the daughter, daughter wants to serve the mother. Father wants to serve the daughter, daughter wants to serve the father. Or husband wants to serve wife, wife wants to serve husband. Because love exists. Otherwise exploitative only. Becoming boss and wanting to only extract service. You serve me, I'm your boss. Then that is lust only. So when Krishna is there in the relationship, then only service attitude is there. So Krishna is Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya is Krishna, Brajendra Kumar, the embodiment of rasas, is amorous love personified. 223. Sei rasa aswadite kaila avatara anushange kaila saba rasera prachara. He made his appearance to test that conjugal mellow, and incidentally, to broadcast all the rasas through Sankirtan. He came to relish Radharani's love for him, the happiness she experiences in his service. That he came, that is internal reason. But externally, incidentally, he broadcast all the rasas with all the to all the living entities. When he went to Vrindavan, the cows over there, the peacocks over there, the deers over there, trees over there, they all others, the animals came to Krishna, to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this was in 1515, Kartik month. 2 months Mahaprabhu was there. So the deers and cows, they started licking his body. That photo you might have seen. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is lying like this on tree branch, and then there are deers there, cows, they are licking his body, as they would lick Krishna's body. They understood, hey, this is Brajendra Kumar, son of Nanda Maharaj has come. Where from? We are missing him for 4,500 years. How he came after so many thousands of years? So they are very happy. They are automatically interacted. Similarly, then other living entities also. So he experienced, they wanted to serve him as they considered him to be master. Some considered Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be their friend. Some considered him to be their child, like Mother Sachi, Jagannath Mishra. And some, that amorous love, that is not there as such. That is over when he came as Krishna. That was, Shringar Ras was completely experienced. But the other four rasas. Next 224 is quote from Gita Govind, first chapter, 11th verse. Vishwesham anuranjanena janayan anandam indivar
Vishvesham Manuranjanena Janayam Anandam Indivar
Shreni Shamala Komalair Upanayanangair Anangotsavam
Sheni Shamalako Malay Upayananangayanotsava
Swachandam Braja Sundari Bhir Abitaha Prati Angam Alingitaha
Swachandam Rajasundari Vedavita Pratyanam Alingita
Shrangaraha Sakhi Murtimani Vamadho Mugdho Harihi Kridati.
Shringasase Murtimani Vamano Do Hari Krishri.
My dear friends, just see how Sri Krishna is enjoying the season of spring, Vasanta Rutu, February month around. With the gopis embracing each of his limbs, he is like amorous love personified. With his transcendental pastimes, he enlivens all the gopis and the entire creation. With his soft bluish black arms and legs, which resemble blue lotus flowers, he has created a festival for Cupid. So amorous. 225. Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Gosai Rasera Sadana Ashesha Visheshe Kaila
Ashesha Vishesha
Rasa Aswadana.
Swadana
Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya is the abode of rasa. He himself tested the sweetness of rasa in endless ways. So earlier discussion about Radharani, her love for Krishna. Now same love Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is experiencing. It's like Radharani only is enjoying that he's Krishna, but he's in the mood of Radharani. Sei dware pravartaila
Dware Pravartayana
Kali Yuga Dharma
Kali Yuga Dharma
Chaitanya Radase Jane
Chaitanya Radase
Yei Saba Marma.
Sabha
Thus he initiated the dharma for the age of Kali. The devotees of Lord Chaitanya know all these truths. This was earlier also discussed. 227, 228. Advaita Acharya
Advaita Acharya
Nityananda Srinivas
Nityananda Srinivas
Gadadhara Damodara
Gadadhara Damodara
Murari Haridas
Hari Hari
Arayata Chaitanya
Arayata Chaitanya
Krishnera Bhaktagan
Krishna Bhaktagan
Bhakti Bhave Shire Dhari
Bhakti Bhave Shri
Sabara Charan.
Sabarachara
Advaita Acharya, Lord Nityananda, Srivas Pandit, Gadadhar Pandit, Swarup Damodar, Murari Gupta, Haridas Thakur, and all the other devotees of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, bowing down with devotion, I hold their lotus feet on my head. So all these devotees know the purpose of Lord's advent. 229. Shashta shlokera yai
Shashashloke
kahela abhasa
Kahila Abhasa
moola shlokera artha
Mulashokeda
shuna kariye prakasha.
Samariya Prakasha.
I have given a hint of the 6th verse. Now please hear as I reveal the meaning of that original verse. So 6th verse is that earlier 14 verses which are part of Mangalacharan of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. So again he is quoting the 6th verse which talks about three internal reasons of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's advent. So 230 to 277, around 48 verses are explanation of Adi-lila 1.6, same this which is quoted as 230. It talks about, this one talks about Krishna wanted to experience the emotions of Srimati Radharani. Shri Radhayah pranaya mahima kidrusho vanayaiva
Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrishovanayeva
swadyo yenadbhutam madhurima kidrusho va madiyah
Swadhyovena Buddhamahima Kidrishova
सौख्यं चास्य मदनुभवतः कीदृशं वेति लोभास्
Saukyam Chasya Madhanubhavatam Krishna
तद्भावाढ्यः समजनीश चिगर्भसिन्धौ हरिन्दुः desiring to understand the glory of Radharani's love. What all Krishna wants to understand? The glory of Radharani's love, the wonderful qualities in him that she alone relishes through her love. His qualities she relishes through her love. And the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love. The happiness because of feeling his love. The three reasons to understand the glory of Radharani's love, the wonderful qualities in him that she alone relishes through her love, and the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love. The Supreme Lord Hari, richly endowed with her emotions, appeared from the womb of Srimati Sachi Devi as the moon appeared from the ocean. In Sachi Sindhu, Sachi Mata is like an ocean, like Indian Ocean or any ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. So from that ocean comes moon, Harindu, Hari Indu. Indu is the moon, Hari is Krishna. So just like in that ocean of milk, when churned, came also moon, they say. So likewise, from the ocean of Sachimata's womb came the moon of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. 231 to 236, these 6 verses are talking about who can and cannot understand these confidential conclusions. This is very confidential, internal reasons of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. ये सब सिद्धांत गूढ़ कहिते न जोयाय ना कही लेके ह इहार अंत न ही पाय. All these conclusions are unfit to disclose in public, but if they are not disclosed, no one will understand them. It's like I am talking to you all. You are all 16 rounder devotees. Even those who are online, they are also wonderful devotees. So there it can be discussed, but in public this cannot be discussed. But when Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is writing the book can go in anyone's hands. Anybody may purchase or just find it somewhere and he start reading and what is this? Love affair of Krishna? What is this? So it will be a problem. So that's why he's saying, how can I disclose it? It's a confidential thing. In public, what to do? But if I don't, then what happens? No one will understand also. That will be a problem. So worst come worst, some unfit person reads it and he is confused or he goes and says this and that. So somebody who has read in Parampara and heard from Guru, so he can explain, no, don't think this is some ordinary, mundane, sexual affair. This is transcendental. I will explain to you. And that way the problem will be resolved. That's what he's saying. That is the reason for writing everything in the book. 232. Ataiva kahi kichu kariya niguda Bujibe Rasika Bhakta, Na Bujibe Mudha. Therefore, I shall mention them, revealing only their essence, so that loving devotees will understand them, but fools will not. So all the details, esoteric affairs of Krishna, loving affairs cannot be explained. So I will explain the essence, and loving devotees will understand, fools will not. Simple. She is very intelligent. 233. Hridaye dharaye Chaitanya Nityananda ये सब सिद्धांत से पाइबे आनंद. Qualification. Who can understand these confidential conclusions? Anyone who has captured Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu in his heart will become blissful by hearing all these transcendental conclusions. We have to hear. Drudakari dhari nitaira pai. He says, Pasaribe, Asatyara Satya Gorimani. Nitai na bolilo mukhe, majilo samsara sukhe, asatyare satya korimani. Nitai na bolilo mukhe, those who don't chant. Nityananda! Gauranga! Nitai na bolilo mukhe, majilo samsara sukhe. I'm drowning in this ocean of so-called material happiness. One is happy, but in illusion. Asatyare satya korimani. The false thing he considers to be truth. Oh, my wife, she will protect me. My children will protect me. My bank balance, my house, my car, this will all protect me. So this is asatya. This is not truth. These are all fallible soldiers. Dehapatya karatradishu atma sanyashu asaswapi tesham brahmatta nidhanam pashyanapi na pashyati. Dehapatya atma sanyashu. These are my soldiers. The commander or general or whatever the army may think. These are my soldiers. So many, thousands, very powerful. My wife, my children. Gajendra thought in the same way. And then what happened? One crocodile caught him, not even caught him fully, just one leg of him. And then he's saying he is not able to take help of his own strength, which is reducing in that water for an element. And he's saying his wives, please help me. They say, sorry, we'll be caught. Children, you please come. No, sorry, we cannot protect you. And he's the king of all the forest. Nobody can help him. He's helpless. So Atma Sanya one thinks, but they are all asatswapi. They are false, fallible soldiers, not infallible soldiers. Infallible is only Krishna. He never gets defeated. He is always, there is no pastime, any fight where Krishna got defeated with anyone. Nothing powerful can defeat Krishna. Only love is such greatest power in the creation that defeats Krishna. Krishna becomes subservient to his devotees. He falls at the lotus feet of his devotee, like Radharani. That's what Jayadeva Goswami, when he got this pastime revealed in his heart, he was wondering, how can I write that Krishna? When Radharani became angry on Krishna, then Krishna kept his crown, at her lotus feet. He bowed down to her lotus feet. That Radhe, please forgive me. Give up your anger. How can this be? No. My Lord is a Lord of all Lords. This will never happen. So then he thought, let me go for taking bath. He left. But when he left, Krishna came disguised as Jayadeva Goswami. And he wrote very beautiful handwriting. That how in this pastime he writes. Then what Jayadeva Goswami hesitated to write, Krishna wrote in beautiful handwriting. It's a Sanskrit text. I don't remember now. But the meaning is this only. That Krishna pleads to Radharani, please forgive me and give up your anger. And then Radharani says, okay, fine. And when Jayadeva Goswami came, then he finds that. He's crying tears. So very special. So those who are loving devotees, they will understand. Or those who chant the name of Nityananda, they will understand. Anyone who has captured Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu in his heart will become blissful by hearing all these transcendental conclusions. So we have to capture Gauranga and Nityananda. How to capture them? by chanting their glories, by hearing about them. That is the way we capture somebody. So the way you develop love for anyone is through the senses, through basically association with somebody. By seeing them regularly, we develop closeness and friendship and love for them, or hearing about them, smelling, all that, embracing, all through the senses, close proximity. So we can hear about Gauranga and Nityananda. We can see their forms. Prabhupada has mercifully manifested Gaur Nitai forms in all ISKCON temples. We can see their beautiful forms. We can taste Krishna Prasad, which is offered to them, like that. We also get their, what you call, their remnants. So we can get their Kantimala. Every Ekadashi they change, I think. So you can give new Kantimala to them, and you can take Gaurang Mahaprabhu's or Nityam Prabhu's Kantimala, and you can wear. This was system in Kunjavari, I don't know here. Like that. Maybe you can take their Janevu, you give new Janevu to them, take their old Janevu. Their copy we can take. Nityam Prabhu's copy, there is pastime in Chaitanya Bhagavat. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, and he took the copy and he tore it and gave to all the devotees pieces, and they all tied to their head. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "You tie it, then you will be free from all bhavabandhan. You will be absolutely unattached, detached from the material world." So, and then all the devotees took the dust of the lotus feet of Nityam Prabhu also. Nityam Prabhu is Avdut, is mad in love for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we have to capture Gaur and Nitai in our heart. Then we'll be blissful. ये सब सिद्धांत हय आम्रेर पल्लवा भक्तगण कोकिलेर सर्वदा वल्लभ. So in the mango tree there are twigs, pallava, and that is tested by kokila, the cuckoo bird. All these conclusions are like the newly grown twigs of a mango tree. They are always pleasing to the devotees, who in this way resemble cuckoo birds. You have seen when the mango twigs come, then these cuckoos and all, they test it and they are ecstatic. It seems crows taste neem thing, very, what do you call it, bitter, but mango is very sweet. They have this Ugadi festival in Andhra and other places, and in Maharashtra they have Gudi Padwa, I think. But in Andhra they have on Ugadi day, they make all this good jaggery, then mango twigs, all that they mix and make very nice beverage, some kind of juice. It's very tasty. So when that's like, what do you call, blossomed, just fresh, kola hai wo, what do you call, very soft. It's very nice. So these cuckoos, when they taste it, they become ecstatic and they start coo, coo. Not like this, millions of times better. They are the original ones. In previous some life I was certainly cuckoo, but because of changing body, the voice is also changed. So here the cuckoos are compared to and twigs are compared to
Conclusions which are like
conclusions. Yes, because like a mango tree's conclusion is like that twigs. When that blossom, eventually mango is like the essence, but this one. So devotees are like cuckoos who relish these newly grown twigs of mango tree, which are compared to the conclusions of Gaur Nityananda Tattva, or their esoteric reasons for appearing in this world. 235. Abhakta Ushtrera Ithe नाहय प्रवेश तबे चित्ते हय मोर आनंद विशेष. The camel-like non-devotees cannot enter into these topics. Therefore, there is special jubilation in my heart. See now, contrast. One side are cuckoos who relish very soft, newly blossomed mango twigs. And other side is camel, who is famous. Where is he staying? He's staying in desert areas where there is shortage of water. Everywhere sand, like Sahara desert. What other? Thar. Okay, Thar desert. and so many deserts are there on planet Earth. That is because Indra killed Vishwarup, the son of Twashta. And so he got infested with sin. So he had to give away his sin, otherwise he will suffer like anything. So when he gave it to the land, that portion of the land became desert. There's no water only there, no plantation, means nothing grows there except some part which is called oasis. So in the desert, this camel lives because camels, they have some special ability by the Lord's arrangement. They drink water and they store in their body. And even though there is shortage of water, they keep using that supply only. Sometimes in acute shortage, they kill camel and take out that water back kind of from his body and drink. Human beings do that. But otherwise, camel has the capacity. But the fellow in the water, in this desert where water is not there, what kind of plants grow? There's no growth of plants, but if at all few plants grow, they're all cactus plants, thorny plants. You must have seen them. Because these plants are also special in a sense, they can take water from the atmosphere. In the land, soil, there is no water, more or less, because it's a desert area. But in the atmosphere, there is some little residual water. So they will absorb that water and they will nourish, flourish, and remain alive. And this camel who stays in desert area, he has no other option but to eat these plants only, cactus plant. And cactus is all thorny. So this fellow eats that cactus plant and that kind of leaf or whatever. But on the leaf there are so many thorns there. And while chewing upon this plant, then the thorns prick in his palate, tongue, here and there, and blood comes out. So along with the cactus plant, which is thorny bush, when he is relishing, it becomes little juicy because of his own blood. And blood along with that thorns and everything goes in his stomach, and he thinks this is so tasty. Oh, amazing. I never thought this could be so tasty. But fool, he doesn't understand that he's drinking his own blood. So many cuts in the body. So abhaktas, non-devotees are compared to Ushtra. Ushtra means the camels. In Bhagavatam also, when Shukdev Goswami appears in the 19th chapter of first canto and first chapter of second canto, when he starts answering Parikshit's questions, the two questions, what is the duty of people in general and what is the duty of a person who is about to die in specific. And Shukdev Goswami, before starting or almost with beginning, he condemns the materialistic people. That how they are nidrya riyate naktam vivayena chabhaveya divacharte yaha rajan kutumba bharani nava. These materialistic people, they are daytime only earning money and maintaining their families, nighttime sleeping or having sex. And they have millions of subject matters to hear. Shrotavyadini Rajendra Nudam Santi Sahasrasya Apashyatam Atma Tattvam Griheshu Grhamedinam. They have millions of materialistic subject matters about sports, about politics, about film industry, about social life, about all kind of scandals and all varieties of things. They keep hearing millions of subject matters. Nudam Santi Sahasrashah Apashyatam Atma Tattvam. They don't understand the science of the soul, science of the self. Apashyatam, are not able to see. Griheshu Grahamedinam, this kind of materialistic householders. So somewhere a little ahead he compares them with Ushtra also. Swavid Vara Haustra Kharai Samsutaha Purusha Pashu Nakarna Peto something is remaining in between. Okay, so he says basically the people of this Swavid, that is a hog who eats stool. Swavid Varaha, Vit Varaha. Swavid Varaha hosta. Ushtra is the elephant, not elephant, it's a camel. Swavid Varaha Ostrai. Kharai is the asses. So 4 people he described. Elephant is not in this. Swavid. I don't know whether Vit Varaha is. This is not that was. So maybe dogs, because dogs also eat stool. Dogs eat stool. So dogs, hogs, camels and asses. Swavid Varahostra Kharai. Samsutaha Purusha Pashu. These People like dogs, hogs, camels, and asses. They glorify people who are bigger dogs, hogs, camels, and asses. Because you scratch my back, I scratch your back. And they don't hear the glories of the Lord with their ears. They only this kind of glorification goes on. So camel is not so much appreciated. So the camel like non-devotees cannot enter into these topics. Therefore, there is special jubilation in my heart. So done. This was the purpose that this is only for devotees. But if I write in the book, then many materialistic people, this camel kind of abhaktas, non-devotees, they may get it. Then what? So no, they will not understand. They cannot, these topics cannot enter in their hearts. So I'm happy, jubilant. 236. ये लागी कहिते भय
ये लागी कहिते भय
से यदि न जाने
से यदि न जाने
इहा वही की बा सुख
इहा वै किवा सुख
आछे त्रिभुवने.
आछे त्रिभुवने.
For fear of them, I do not wish to speak. But if they do not understand, then what can be happier in all the three worlds? Same joy. अतएव भक्तगणे
अतएव भक्तगण
करि नमस्कार
करि नमस्कार
निशंके कहिए तार
निश्चय करिए ता
औक चमत्कार.
चमत्कार.
Therefore, after offering obeisances to the devotees for their satisfaction, I shall speak without hesitating. He is speaking. 238 to 268. These 31 verses are about Krishna's contemplation on Srimati Radharani's experience of pleasure. He is considered. That same third verse in confidential reason. So Krishna is contemplating. Deep thinker, Krishna. In that also 238 to 241, these four verses talk about only Srimati Radharani can give pleasure to Krishna. I think we will see this next time. Any question?
Starting, mentioned that Radharani, she herself expands into millions of gopis. So जो स्वरूप सिद्ध होते हैं, जो सिद्धि प्राप्त करके लाइक ऐसे गोपी भाव को प्राप्त करके भगवान की नित्य लीला में गोपी बनते हैं. सो वो कैसे, इसको कैसे समझ सकते हैं गुरु जी? राधा रानी एक्सपांड कर रही है सभी गोपी के रूप में, एंड यहाँ से कोई जीवा भगवान भगवान की प्रेम भक्ति प्राप्त करके गोपी बन रहा है, तो वो कैसे समझ सकते हैं गुरु जी?
That I also don't know. But as per the philosophical discussion, a jiva can enter into five rasas with the Lord, so he can also be in that. But how, I'm not sure. We'll ask someone. Any other?
One more thing, गुरु जी, इस टॉपिक से थोड़ा बाहर है.
थोड़ा इस टॉपिक के थोड़ा अंदर जो है वो पूछिए. Nobody is in Gopi Bhav currently. Manjari Bhav. It was not discussed only out of syllabus. So we'll end then. Nobody online. ग्रंथराज श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय. श्री कृष्णास कविराज गोस्वामी की जय. श्री प्रभुपाद की जय. समवेत गौर भक्त जय. निताय गौर प्रेमानंद.